Welcome back to Kings of United States. Today, we're diving into the remarkable life and career of one of Hollywood's most legendary icons, Robert De Niro. Grab a seat, relax, and let's take a journey through the story of a man whose name has become synonymous with cinematic greatness, intensity, and authenticity. Born on August 17, 1943, in the Greenwich Village area of Manhattan, New York City, Robert Anthony De Niro came into a world full of artistic expression. His parents, Robert De Niro Sr. and Virginia Admiral, were both accomplished artists. His father was a noted abstract expressionist painter, and his mother was a poet and painter. Their creativity and bohemian lifestyle made a lasting impact on young Robert. Though his parents separated when he was still a child, both were actively involved in his upbringing. Growing up in Little Italy and other neighborhoods of Manhattan, De Niro was exposed to a mix of cultures, languages, and experiences. He was a shy and introverted boy but found comfort in movies and performance. He earned the nickname Bobby Milk because of his pale complexion, and he would often spend hours in local theaters, mesmerized by the performances on screen. It wasn't long before he realized he wanted to be a part of that world. His first foray into acting came at the age of 10, when he played the Cowardly Lion in a school production of The Wizard of Oz. That single experience lit a fire in him. He dropped out of high school at 16 to pursue acting full-time, training at the Stella Adler Conservatory and later at Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio. Under these legendary teachers, De Niro was introduced to method acting, a technique that would define his career. In the late 1960s, De Niro began landing small roles in independent films. His early work with director Brian De Palma, including Greetings and Hi, Mom, showed his potential, but it was in 1973 that everything changed. That year, he starred in Bang the Drum Slowly, a touching sports drama that showcased his emotional depth. But what really set Hollywood on fire was his performance as the volatile young Vito Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather Part 2. That role won De Niro his first Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. He learned to speak Sicilian for the part, adding layers of authenticity that amazed critics and audiences alike. With that Oscar, he was no longer just a promising talent, he was a star. From there, Robert De Niro launched into a period of creativity and excellence that few actors have ever matched. His partnership with director Martin Scorsese became one of the most iconic collaborations in film history. Starting with Mean Streets in 1973, the two would go on to create a series of masterpieces that defined American cinema. In 1976, De Niro starred in Taxi Driver, delivering the unforgettable performance of Travis Bickle. With his famous line, "You talkin' to me?" De Niro gave the world one of the most quoted moments in movie history. He fully immersed himself in the role, working as a real New York cab driver to prepare. The intensity, the psychological depth, the transformation, this was De Niro at his finest. That commitment to his craft would become his trademark. For Raging Bull, the 1980 biopic about boxer Jake LaMotta, De Niro pushed himself to physical extremes. He trained as a real boxer, fought in 3 actual matches, and gained over 60 pounds to portray LaMotta in his later years. The result? Another Academy Award, this time for Best Actor, and a performance widely regarded as one of the greatest in film history. De Niro's filmography reads like a list of classics: The Deer Hunter, The Untouchables, Midnight Run, Cape Fear, Heat, Casino, The Mission, Awakenings, Ronin, and many more. He has played gangsters, soldiers, cops, loners, fathers, and madmen, all with equal precision and depth. What makes him so compelling is his ability to disappear into a character, to make us forget we're watching an actor. In the 1990s and early 2000s, De Niro continued to evolve. He showed his comedic chops in Analyze This and Meet the Parents, earning new generations of fans. He proved that he wasn't just a dramatic actor, he was versatile, unpredictable, and always willing to challenge himself. But De Niro's contributions go beyond acting. He is also a director and producer. In 1993, he directed A Bronx Tale, based on Ches Palminteri's one-man show. The film was a heartfelt exploration of fatherhood, loyalty, and the choices that shape our lives. It was both a critical and commercial success, and it proved that De Niro had talent behind the camera as well. He also co-founded Tribeca Productions and the Tribeca Film Festival. Following the September 11 attacks, De Niro helped create the festival to revitalize Lower Manhattan and support filmmakers from around the world. Today, Tribeca is one of the most respected film festivals globally, a testament to De Niro's dedication to the art form and his city. Despite his success, De Niro has always maintained a strong connection to his roots. He's a proud New Yorker and has invested heavily in his community. He owns restaurants, including the popular Nobu chain, and has supported various charitable causes, especially those focused on the arts and education. In his personal life, De Niro has been more private. He's been married, and has several children. Though he rarely speaks about his family in public, those close to him describe him as a devoted father and loyal friend. He's known for his humility, his work ethic, and his unwavering commitment to excellence. Even in recent years, De Niro has continued to deliver powerful performances. In 2019, he starred in The Irishman, reuniting with Scorsese, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci. The film was a monumental achievement, blending cutting-edge technology with old-school storytelling. At over 3 hours long, it was an epic meditation on aging, regret, and the cost of loyalty. De Niro's performance as Frank Sheeran was nuanced, restrained, and deeply moving. What's remarkable about Robert De Niro is not just the length of his career, but the consistency of his talent. He's never stopped growing, never stopped pushing boundaries. Whether it's a low-budget indie film or a major studio production, he brings the same intensity, focus, and respect for the craft. He's also not afraid to speak his mind. Over the years, De Niro has used his platform to advocate for issues he believes in, including arts funding, freedom of expression, and political accountability. While his opinions have sometimes sparked controversy, they have also shown his willingness to stand up for what he believes is right. His legacy is undeniable. With 2 Academy Awards, numerous nominations, a Presidential Medal of Freedom, and a career spanning more than 5 decades, Robert De Niro is more than just an actor. He is a symbol of American cinema at its finest. A living legend who has shaped the way stories are told on screen. But perhaps the most inspiring thing about De Niro is that he's never settled. Even now, in his 80s, he continues to work, to create, and to inspire. He's not chasing fame or accolades, he's chasing the truth in every performance. That's what makes him timeless. So, what can we learn from Robert De Niro? We learn that greatness comes from dedication. That talent alone isn't enough, you need passion, discipline, and courage. We learn that true artists never stop learning. They evolve, they adapt, and they leave a mark that can never be erased. From Taxi Driver to The Irishman, from gritty New York streets to global movie screens, Robert De Niro has taken us on a journey through the soul of a man and the spirit of a city. He has made us feel, think, and remember. And he has shown us what it truly means to live for the art. Thank you for joining us today on this deep dive into the life and legacy of Robert De Niro. If you enjoyed this story, and want more amazing content about the legends who shaped our world, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with fellow fans of great cinema, and don't forget to subscribe to Kings of United States. There's so much more coming your way. Until next time, stay inspired and keep celebrating the greatness around us.